like a pretty bad wreck in the ditch there. I hope they survived. Here's our bridge. We have to cross. And go! I'm gonna stand in between the guardrail and the concrete while they come by. Let's do that. There we go. I think I'd rather swam. It's not that far. Gators or cars, you decide. Nobody's home. We are officially halfway. It's kind of exciting and demoralizing all at the same time.
Yeah, it feels like, well, we should probably
pick up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, be past that.
Yeah, you know, at least we're not gonna freeze to death. The beautiful rails to trails path that we've been on for the past few days abruptly ended when we were leaving Lake Butler area, and it just turned to this. You can still see where a trail at one point existed, but we've had to walk 6 miles on Highway 100, and in about another mile or so we're gonna cut off the road. Thankfully there are places to duck in and pee like this so that you don't have to show the moon and stars to everybody coming down 100. This is crazy.
Don't be shy.
Holy crap-a-moly, this is so cool. The cypress trees are so prehistoric. I know I keep saying that, I sound like a broken record, but God, stuff like this just is awesome. I'm pretty sure everybody thought we were absolutely crazy for starting the Florida Trail in February. Folks were saying we were going to be too hot, we were going to be miserable, the trail wouldn't be maintained anymore. I think we've gotten pretty lucky with the kind of year it's been. We got to see big cypress in a crazy, cool, flooded year. And the Swanee, this section, just a month or so ago was still pretty flooded and folks were having a road walk around. So we've even hit this at the right time. And if we had started at the normal time, then this would have been a road walk instead of the beautiful trek that I think it's gonna be. I've got about half a mile or so to go and I'll be setting up camp right next to the Swanee River. Oh, that is so cool. I can hear the rapids. Oh, I can kind of see them. Oh, it's gonna be pretty during the day. Marty just pointed out this cool looking cypress tree. It's like it needed some 2x4s to help prop it up and stabilize it. So it's like, you know, I think I'll just grow my own. Yeah, it's like a deer and a turkey are just hanging out up there. Huh. Are they just like playing around together? It's kind of like the fox and the hound. Except these don't eat each other, but... Oh. Cute.
As long as you can.
Good morning. Oh,
It
yes.
was Arizona Highways, and I found my picture in it by accident.
That is so cool. Oh my gosh.
There's the page right there.
I mean, what are the chances that you
I
happen to...
know. Isn't that interesting? And I know that's me. I remember the blouse.
Yeah,
And
no,
I
of
didn't
course.
I was raising 2 teenagers and I was a single parent, and I didn't even have tennis shoes. I had to borrow my daughters for the trip.
Oh my gosh.
And I farmed them out with some friends of theirs so I could go away for the weekend and have some. I had the worst teenagers you've ever wanted.
Oh.
Did you?
2,500 miles.
Yeah. Did you turn the canoe over any or?
Nope. They almost lost it coming out of one of the lock and dams.
Yeah.
There's 27 locks and dams.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Because this is probably one of the best fields I've ever seen at a B&B or any place.
Now, the Florida Trail does not have elevation losses and gains like other trails. But for anybody who says it's flat, you obviously haven't hiked the Swanee River section. It's been like a roller coaster all day long, which is honestly a nice change. According to a gut hook comment, this area just 3 weeks ago, you had to swim across it. You could not just get your ankles wet, which looks like what we probably won't even have to do, because I think I see where we could skip across. But just 3 weeks ago, swimmable, like had to take pack off and swim. I'm like between wanting to I-75 again. Last time we did this was about 600 miles ago, and we're much more weathered. Okay, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to see how furry you were. Don't look at me like that. Oh, he's pretty. Wow, I've never seen one this color. The Florida Trail is not familiar with switchbacks because typically they don't need them. This is a little Blue Blaze side trail half-mile loop that you can see a disappearing creek. It's a interesting geological feature, according to Gut Hook, where the creek just disappears into a sinkhole. So we're gonna go check it out. Well, sure enough, the creek flows here, and then you see it in this big old swirly hole here. and then it's gone. And the earth continues as if that never existed. And was crazy dangerous to cross just a few weeks ago. Just tootling along and bam! The earth decided to sink. It was feeling a little depressed. Do you think that's what we saw?
No.
We saw some eyes at the water. We were thinking
There's a gator in the water. Deer don't swim underwater.
No, I didn't think. I just thought maybe it was on the edge and looked like it was in the water. Hey, pretty.
But she don't want to fall in the water. I don't want her to fall. I don't want to see her get eaten by a gator.
Go ahead. Don't run down to the water. Go on. There she goes. He's grooming himself, or herself. You cleaning your little booty off? Oh. Reach for the stars. The Swanee River section of trail has been absolutely incredible. It's nice following the river all day. We can pretty much see it at any given point. This has just been gorgeous. This big old bald cypress right there and the one over there are considered co-champion trees for this species in the state of Florida. And the senator was, but of course, as I've mentioned before, that one got burned down. I would probably, you know, just have my shoulders and head sticking up if I got down in there. So you'll just have to imagine. That is a big old gator right there. And that is the first one we've seen in the whole Swanee River section. So basically, if I had planned this to be the perfect trip, we would have started at the beginning of January and not a month later. But I guess that's an example of one of the lessons that you can take from nature and apply to everyday life. When something doesn't go just as you had planned and you can't control it and you can't fix it, then just lean back and kind of go along for the ride and don't stress over what you can't control, because sometimes things work out even better than what you would have planned. Well, I'm sad because I've really enjoyed this stretch of trail, and this is where we say goodbye to the Swanee River. It's gonna keep on flowing that way, and we're gonna keep on hiking over that way. So fare thee well, but I hope we'll be back